oh baby, is the D-pad. I'm Rick, and it's time for a Wonder Boy in Monster World. Oh, I love that music. This one's funny because this music comes back way later in the game. I'm trying to remember, is it in the volcano? There's a point way later in the game where it shows up. Whoop, we got the demo mode. Let's skip that. We'll go back in. New game. All right. So, if you are familiar with the D-pad, then you've almost certainly at some point heard me gush about this game. Wonder Boy Monster World is one of my absolute favorite video games. It's definitely one of my top games on the Genesis. Interestingly enough, this is not the third game in the series, though it's the third one in the Wonder Boy collection. If you're wondering why it's cropped the way it is on the screen, it's because they have a 1x1, like they have a square aspect resolution option, and this is the height that they chose to make it. Also, you might recognize this screen right here. It is literally the very same screen as the beginning of Wonder Boy in Monster Land, including our little fortune teller person. Once again, this world is being threatened. The princess has been kidnapped from Purapril Castle. You better use caution. Here's an elixir and a firestorm. Take them with you. Make sure you're ready to use magic at all times. Now we got our platform, and we can continue. I forget if they put anything up here. I don't think they. Whoop! Of course I say it, and then immediately. Perfect. So also I stab in an arc, which means I'm no longer doing a little pokey maneuver, which is great. So this is not the third game in the franchise, though it is the third game in the Wonder Boy collection. Leather boots are what? 30. Okay. I don't have money for it. We'll go kill these guys over here and see if we can get enough gold. It's the third one in the Wonder Boy collection. Missing from the Wonder Boy collection are two games that came out between Wonder Boy in Monster Land and this. And those are Wonder Boy, Wonder Boy 3 Monster Lair, which was an arcade game that, every aspect of Wonder Boy in Monster Land that was different from Wonder Boy has been returned to the way that it works in Wonder Boy, and all of the things that were the same in Wonder Boy are more in the style of this and Monster World 4. It's kind of confusing. Basically, it's an auto-scrolling game. It's an auto-scrolling game where you've got, weapons and equipment and stuff. Or rather, you at least have, different, shooty weapon style things. It's basically a side-scrolling shoot-'em-up. Let's go ahead and get ourselves these. Yes. Oh, whoops, I hit the wrong button. There we go. So B is confirm, Y is cancel. That's good to know. So we have to switch out our boots. There we go. So we got better boots. We're a little bit faster now. Some boots will make you run faster. I think I could swear one of the boots makes you jump higher. Can't go in here yet. This Purapril Castle. Entry is prohibited. Go away. We have to enter from the sewers, I want to say. And to do that, we're going to have to go across the water. Going through some island locations. All of these areas that have water are eventually going to be places we can swim later on in the game once we have access to the trident. Until then, we're just gonna float on the water if we fall into it. So Wonder Boy Wonder Boy 3 Monsters Lair is a, like I said, side-scrolling shoot-'em-up. It's literally got, flying segments where you're on, the back of a dragon to fight. There's actually an enemy underwater in this game that is, I believe, a direct reference to the first boss from that game. And the last level of the game has a theme that we're going to hear in this game. So there's some references to that one in here, which is appropriate because it might be a sort of precursor to this game story-wise. So my understanding is that it's not a sequel per se to Wonder Boy or Wonder Boy in Monsterland. It's got a new hero named... Oh, that's right, I gotta stay up on top of that, damn it. It's got a new hero named Leo, I want to say. And if you have two players, the second one is named, I believe, Purapril or Priscilla, which is the name of the princess in this game. Adding into that the like fishy boss reference that they have in there, as well as the music. It seems like this is meant to be a follow-up to that game, which is interesting because that game... So this game in the States is Wonder Boy Monster World. In Japan, it's Wonder Boy 5 Monster World 3, which is just the best name. And if you're curious why it's Monster World 3... It's because Wonder Boy Monster Land, the last game we played on this, was called Wonder Boy Monster World in Japan. And the other game that's missing from the Wonder Boy collection, but is in the Anniversary collection, Wonder Boy The Dragon's Trap, which we've played before, is known by a bunch of different names, including Wonder Boy 3 The Dragon's Trap, not to be confused with Wonder Boy 3 Monster Lair. Yes, there are two separate Wonder Boy 3s. Now we get to jump on the jellyfish. But in Japan, it's called... Oh, God. It's called, like, Super Wonder Boy Monster World 2 or something like that. So the game that this is kind of a sequel to is not a Monster World game. And Wonder Boy... The Dragon's Trap is literally just a direct sequel to Wonder Boy Monster Lair. The one that's called... Wonder Boy Monster World 2. It's so confusing. No. I'm good. I'm not too worried about my health. We're going to be able to pick up some new equipment here, which is great, but before we do, we're going to want to kill a bunch of these little Myconids to get some gold. Going to want to be a little careful, though. If we die before we've even been to an inn, that'll be embarrassing. Alright. We will want to stop at the end just to give ourselves a checkpoint. So this game is much more open-ended. We can go basically wherever we want at any time. I think I can even, I can zip up here right away, though I don't think I get an audience yet. I'm Queen Eleanora. The monsters come from a cave just beyond the village. Can't you help us? Take Priscilla with you. She may be able to help you. Remember, though, the once you set foot outside Alsedo, Priscilla will return to me as she won't be able to help you anymore. So yeah, so this is the first of our, I believe, 4... companions in this game, and they are only available in certain areas. So basically, Alsedo Village and into the cave in the forest, Priscilla can join us. But if we leave Alsedo, if we head back over the water, or when we go up here and then climb into a big hole in a tree, Priscilla will leave at that point. So let's see. I'm gonna start with armor. Actually, no. I'm gonna start with the spear if I can afford it. Yeah. There we go, and we'll just because it's gonna be an increase to our attack power, which means the Myconids will go down a little bit faster. Still have to be kind of careful though, especially without. Yeah, now they go down in 2 there. Let's see. You're the one who's gonna tell me about the ocarina. Need the ocarina to open the cave doors, but I lost it somewhere inside the cave. So when we go in there, we're going to discover the ocarina, and we want to take it back to her, where she's going to teach us the songs. I could probably remember them. Like, there's one that's like ABC, BC, AB, and stuff like that. Like, there we go. The great thing about Priscilla and our companions is that they will occasionally fight for us. They will occasionally find money and health and things like that, which is pretty great. I forget what they sell in here. I know there's medicine. Okay, just basic medicine. All right. Are we out of dudes to fight here? Usually I wind up having to go into the forest a little bit in order to fight some enemies to make a little bit of cash so that we can come back and buy the other stuff in the village. I'm going to double check how much the other 2 pieces of equipment cost, as well as the medicine. The good thing, too, is, so in Wonder Boy Monster Lair, we kind of had this annoying issue where the first time you beat an enemy, they will drop magic or money or something, and then after that, they would just drop points. Okay, so I can't use a shield while I'm wearing it, while I've got the spear, so I think I'd rather focus on the chainmail first, but between the 2 of them, it's 120. 10 for the inn makes 130, and let's check on the medicine. I think it's 30. But yeah, so in that one, you only had one opportunity to get something meaningful that wasn't points. 10 gold. All right, let's just buy it now. That way we got it on hand. I should also... I forget if that works automatically. I do have a revival potion, so yeah, this probably won't work automatically. So let's put that on the right. And Firestorm we'll put on the left. Actually, no. Put Firestorm on the left. We'll put this on the right. More often than not, especially against bosses, we're going to be facing... we're going to be facing to the right. Not like it makes a huge difference, but yeah, so when you're fighting enemies in the previous game, you just have that first opportunity to get money or, oh yeah, I can also hit more than one enemy at a time, which is a really great improvement. But yeah, after that it's just points, which, like, you can get extra hearts if you get a lot of points, but it really was kind of rare that you were going to get enough points for it to ultimately make a big difference without, like, getting through a lot of stages successfully. And we're also gonna go into the cave, get the ocarina, and go back, since we're gonna need to go back anyway. I don't know which buttons correspond to A, B, and C right now on the Switch controller. I'll be very intrigued to see how they do that, because I don't remember which ones. I want to say X is A, Y is B, and B is C, which is confusing sounding, because it is. Like, top, left, and right, I think, are A, B, and C. There we go. I was like, how do we do this? Oh, it's the ocarina. Alright. Can I... Yeah, let's see if I can... Okay. So, alright, X and yeah, alright. The melody isn't quite right. Okay, so not that one. So, ooh, okay, nope. Trying to remember which one's which here. No, okay, I'll just take it back. It's fine. Is it BABA CBC or something like that? All right, so now I have enough for the rest of the equipment and a night at the inn, so I don't have to worry about grabbing all this cash. But yeah, one of the bigger frustrations in Wonder Boy Monster Lair, and I don't know if there was like a real solution for this, was that it was extremely difficult to shore up money in that game. And I wasn't really sure if there was like a better, because like I didn't have a bunch of the legendary equipment in the end because I just didn't have I didn't have a good way of getting cash. I mean, I was able to find the legendary sword. And I think I had the legendary shield at the end of it. I think I could swear that I got one of the other legendary items in there, but I couldn't afford the rest, and I wasn't even close. And then all of a sudden, once I did have the cash for it, I never saw a shop again. So I was just like, oh, all right, well, I'll learn the ocarina tune in a sec. Just want to keep making my way through that. I think honestly, the big bummer for the next area is that I feel like we'd have an easier time fighting the Myconid or the Myconid or whatever it's called with a sword as opposed to a spear, just because the spear is essentially acts the same as the weapons from the last game, where it's just a direct, straightforward attack. So the hitbox is a lot smaller. And the Myconid likes to really jump at you and be kind of up in your face. Here we go. Do you sleep well? Good luck to you on your journey. Alright, so let's go learn our songs. And then we'll be on our way. Hoo-ha! Hoo-ha! Doo-doo-doo. Oh, it's the ocarina. You went there to look for it, didn't you? The melody of the ocarina may help to break the seals. Let's practice. This is the melody for the first door. Okay, that's easy enough. B-A-B-A, B-C-B. It's pretty easy to brute force these, to be honest. They're all 7 notes long, and there's only 3 options. Alright. right, ABC, BCAB. Yeah, see, I called that one. There we go. All right. Oh, and it also tells you exactly when you get one wrong. So in the worst case, you'd try 21 times if you were completely awful at it. ACCA, BAB. There we go. So BABA, BCB, ABC, BCAB, and ACCA, BAB. All right. I like that. Play these melodies whenever you're in the cave. Like, no, not whenever you're in the cave. Like, there's a correct time and place. It's also very obvious. Like, they telegraph it extremely hard. All right, and off we go. I was debating calling the episode there, but it's like, this dungeon is short, so maybe this will be a slightly long introduction here. But we've got... I've made a point of, like, kind of making the episodes variable length for these and kind of having it be more based off of, like, where we are in the game as opposed to just like, oh, 15 minutes, we're up. So, that's fine. All right. Here we go. There we go. You play beautifully. So yeah, I have actually played this on the channel before. I believe I did it as a stream about, 1.5 million years ago. But I think our streaming capabilities were a lot worse at that time. So hopefully this will be a nicer looking and sounding experience all around. I forget if there's something down here. Oh yeah, I forgot at what point they actually start introducing the hidden doors, but they also don't telegraph them quite as hard in this game as they do in the opening chunks of Monster Lair, or not. Sorry, Monster Land. There we go. There's our heart. Definitely want to grab that. Where is it? Is it this one? Nope, it's the very last one. Oh, nope, it's actually past that in the next room. Oh my god. All right. You play beautifully. Yep, there we go. Quick little refill of health if you need it. Hey, I just realized Priscilla's gone because I didn't, because I went to the inn. Whoops. Oh well, that's fine. The Myconid. Whoop. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Well, this could be going a little better here. Whoop. Let's go ahead and grab our medicine real quick here. Oh, that didn't do much at all. Oh my god. There we go. It's like I really don't want to use up my revival potion already. Here we go. More firestorm. Should be a door that appears... Where is it? Oh yeah, I can also, with spears, if I hold up, I can do that. That's pretty nice. Whoops. Didn't mean to play the ocarina. Oh, that sounds lovely. Yeah, I think if you grab it at random, it'll just play one of the, like, a random song. Alright, nice. And now everything's at peace. Let's go ahead and buy ourselves another bit of medicine there. It's only one heart, but you never know when it'll help you out in a pinch. Queen Eleanora was calling for you earlier. Why don't you pay her a visit? Alright, I believe this woman's like, oh, keep the ocarina. Thanks to you, the village is saved. Keep the ocarina. It might come in handy. Alright. Gonna head up there in a sec. I don't believe there's anything else we really need to do because we already bought everything. Oh, I'm terribly sorry we seem to be out of stock on that item. Yeah, and that item and that item. Our village is free. We are all very grateful. Let's stay at the inn just to get ourselves that checkpoint and our health back. 10 gold, yes. Wish to save, yes. And continuing, yes. Do, 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 do. Alright, good morning. Did you sleep well? Good luck to you on your journey. Alright, let's head up and talk with Queen Eleanora. Whee! Thank you so much. Alsedo is once more a peaceful village. Go beyond the large tree and you'll reach Purapril. If you're ever in need of help of any kind, come and see me. I'm forever in your debt. Alright, well with that, why don't we come back next time, and we're going to hop on into this tree, head into the sewers, and get to Purapril Castle. See you then!